Hey everyone, it's Lisa with Mimi's DIY Journey. Thanks for joining me today. So I am just continuing on with the Patriotic journal that I've been making, and I am going to make, I have 3 envelopes here, junk mail envelopes, and I'm going to make like a trifold, triple fold, like pocket. I think I'm not explaining that very well, but okay, so this first one, I am going to cut it down to 6 inches. And this is what I'm going to start anyways. And then I'm going to keep this because we can always use that somewhere else. And the next one, I wrote on here so I wouldn't forget. I'm going to try at 5. Get that straight. That one doesn't look straight. Let's try again. No, it was. Okay. And then, of course, keep that one. And then this one, I am going to cut at 4. I was thinking like 2, 4, and 6 inches, but I felt like 2 inches was going to be too small. So then what I want to do is take this one. This would be like a flap or a hinge that we can glue down to the page. And then take this one and put it this way. So I'll open like that. And then this will open like that. And then I want to take this one and put over here to open like this. We'll see. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I probably want to glue these together first so that when I cover this side, this flap here is getting covered. Yep. And then glue this one down too at the same time. Or, yeah, you guys know what I mean. Okay. Trying to think here because I don't have a plan. I'm just going with it. All right. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue these first. So, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and trim just a tiny little sliver off the top here so it's completely open right now. Now I'm going to do the same with this one. Make sure I kind of got it straight. All right. And then that one's completely open as well. Because if I don't, then I'm going to end up forgetting. So then I'm just going to trim this little tab off. And then this one had the same. I'm going to do that. Wonder if I could possibly just tear that, but okay. Maybe I should mark these to where I know which way is the top and which way is the bottom, but it's not going to matter when I glue them here. All right, so let's get, this is my art glitter glue. We'll use that. So this is going to go that way. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the bottom closed like so. I'm not going to glue the sides yet. The side right here, I'm going to leave that open for a minute. All right, and then that's going to glue that away. Yep, open side. Oh, come on, hands, let's work. Make sure I get the open side up, because that's why I went ahead and cut those, because I was afraid that I would forget. Okay, and we'll just slide that together. Make sure that they're lined up. Okay. All right, so that opens that way, and then we will glue the bottom of this one. So, and then, yeah, just double checking myself. I'm not feeling so good today, so my brain's not working very well. But I wanted to get in here and do something. And make sure that's split open. There we go. And then that way it'll open that way. And then it'll open all the way that way. All right. So should we start with the back? Sure, why not? Okay, so I've got some scraps here that I thought I would start with those. Let's see. Okay. Sometimes it's easier to decorate first before you glue them all together, but I wanted to make sure those tabs got covered. I'm just going to make sure I got the edges and the corners together. Oops. Okay, and then we can trim this off. Because I was contemplating on whether I wanted to put paper on the inside. Or not. Okay. That'll be our front. Then where is, oh, let me get some more glue on there. Right there. I need my punch. I need this little punch. I should have done this first, but I didn't think about it until just now. That's okay. We got plenty of room to get in there. We haven't glued the back side. Well, come on. Okay, so yeah, I want to put some paper in there, I think. when I cover this side. Guess I could do both. Try and line it up there just a little better. There we go. That'll work. Just so I know that it's a pocket. I'm gonna know. Alright, so over here, what I thought, instead of gluing this down and making our pocket too small, because I want to cover this, then I can just glue the paper to the edge over there. So we got blue, so we could go red. And these are just printed on regular copy paper. So I'll just put a bit of glue down the edge here, and then put glue. Oops. On here. I guess I could have punched my notches after I covered it. That's okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so then we'll trim this, and I want to get my bigger scissors here. And then just try not to cut your envelope. And I think I just did. Okay. Nope, I did not. Okay, I'm good. Well, that didn't glue down very well, did it? I think I just pulled it back up. That's all I did. Okay. Glue stick might work better. Maybe not. Not with the edge over here. It wouldn't. All right. There's my notch. Line that back up. Okay. That'll work. Okay. So then this way. Now, if you want to use the window, you know, of course you can. You can slide something down in there. I'm not using the window. So what if we put that and then piece in that one? Let's not. Okay, next one. Oh, that'll catch that flag. Okay. I'm gonna unfold that so I don't get glue on that back one yet. I'm putting glue on the plastic on that window too, so. All right. Okay, and then we can trim this one off. And I'll wait and cut my notch after I do the other side. It's kind of like the measure twice, cut once. Oh, hey, let's do this. Then we can check it, make sure that we got all the edges glued down. I think so. Okay. All right, and then we will put one here. Apples. Got a little apple pie there. All right, let's use the flags. We're gonna put that there. Yeah, that'll work. Should have put the red in the center though. That's okay. I do not like this little glue bottle, but it's what I have, so. Okay, and then we'll put a bit of glue right down the edge here. Right before that fold. And we'll okay. Yeah, the wind's a little cold here, but the sun is pretty. But then I think next week for Easter, it's going to rain. And we were going to do our Easter egg hunt with the grandkids on Saturday, but come on. I don't think we're going to be able to. I think we're going to have to put it off to the following weekend. All right, there's that. Okay. So, nope, like this. That. And that flap will be there, so it'll pull out like that. I need some more glue right here. There we go. Not like that, like this. All right, so I want to go ahead and cover this flap. So I think I'm going to use the red there. And I put that. So I hope everybody is doing okay. I'm just excited that summer is almost here. It is almost camping time. I've already got a few camping trips already planned with my brother, so there we go. And I'm going to miter this side, but I'll wait till I get the other piece on there. I did cut right there. Oh, when I was cutting that sheet. So there we go. That one's covered. All right, let me turn this volume down. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. Actually, I think I'll use that apple pie on that big one. So let's put some red stars here. Oops. Then a little bead of glue down the edge here. Okay. And it will trim. Okay, there's that. Make sure I got them corners. Okay. And this one, almost. Just a tiny piece. There we go. Alright. So goes this. Nope. Goes. Oh, I don't have to put paper on that side because that side's going to get glued down. So there we go. Alright, like that, like that. And when we open it, it's going to be like that. So now we need a piece right here, which I want to use this apple pie. So I'm going to take and trim right at the edge of that pie. That'll work. Okay. I always say make sure you get the edges and the corners good. I have not. Had to go back through. All right, there we go. All right, so then we'll trim this off. I'm just trying to be careful that, one, I don't cut into the envelope. Okay. So it'd be like that. Oh, no, that's not our front. This is our front. No, that's our front. There we go. Shoot, I'm telling you guys. There. Now open like that. And then open like that. Okay, let's go ahead and put our notches in. Oh, maybe. There we go. Yeah, wait till after this part to do your notches. Okay, that's the front. There we go. So let's go ahead and we'll pick a page to put this on. And we've done a couple things here in the first signature. And then we did that yesterday. And I think that's the only thing we've done in here. So let's put this towards the back. All right. And we want it to go this way. Now, if I put it on one of these, then eventually I'm going to have to do something either on one side or the other to kind of strengthen that page, which is fine. Let's go ahead and we'll put it on this one, on one of the coffee stained. Do we want it in the center? No, let's bring it down to the bottom. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Beacons Patriotic blue for this part. Get them edges good. All right. I think I'm still going to have to strengthen this page even. I'll probably do something on this side. All right, so it opens like that, or it opens all the way like that. So pretty cute. Now, eventually we'll make us some tags to put in here. And then we'll get some sentiments to put on there, maybe on here. I'll leave the apple pie probably the way it is. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little make of some fold out envelopes there. I don't know what you want to call that, but I like making them. So I thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. That's the best way to support me. And don't forget to hit the notification bell and select all so you don't miss any future content from me. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your week, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.